think I Draco the Torkoal. And I'm going to kowtow into the Torkoal. And that just takes out Torkoal. Go Salamence! 2 knockouts. Blind Hurricane, and then a Draco. Hello everyone, Runner85 here, bringing you a Salamanca Rain team. I love Salamence. It is a great Intimidator, so that's the ability we've got on this Salamence. And it is a special attacker here, so what's great is you get to intimidate the other side of the field, and if they intimidate you, it doesn't bother Salamence at all. So Salamence is kind of the star of the show of this team. I can't always bring it, especially if they have Defiant Mons on the other side of the field. So you got to watch out for those Annihilates, those King Gambits running around. So be very careful. But it's great when they have a ton of physical attackers. So this is a Life Orb Salamence as well. So those Dracos and Hurricanes hit even harder. It is really great. It also has a Tailwind here. And that's just to give you the speed control if you need it. It is pretty fast, Salamence. It's not priority Tailwind, but it is pretty fast, so it's helpful. And then obviously you got Protect, just to preserve it a little bit longer. Next up, we got the Pelipper Archaludon set. These are pretty standard. It is a Tera Stellar Pelipper, though, so note that. So you get extra stab on Hurricane and Weather Ball the first time you use each of those types if you decide to Tera Pelipper. I don't think I Tera Pelipper once, though. Pelipper I use kind of as a support, set up the weather, change the weather. It's also great because it has Wide Guard, so that's helpful, and it also has Protect. Just remember, you cannot use Protect. Oh, I'm going to mess this up now. Yeah, you cannot Protect and then Wide Guard after that. Wide Guard after Protect is like trying to Protect twice, so keep that in mind. So kind of don't do that to yourself. You basically run the chance of a double the chances of a double Protect if you try to use Wide Guard after Protect. Then this is standard Assault Vest Archaludon set, Tera Grass, Stamina, pretty standard. Nothing to cry about there. Then to kind of complement this Rain Core, we have Basculegion. It has Wave Crash, Last Respects, Tera Blast with a Tera Grass, and Flip Turn. And this is a Choice Band set. It does not have Aqua Jet, which I kind of wish it had, because there's a lot of craziness running around, like the Hisuian Typhlosion, Eruption stuff going on. And so keep that in mind when you're using this team, because I've definitely brought it and then went, oh crap, I don't actually have Aqua Jet. So just remember that. And it's Swift Swim, so in the rain, speed is doubled. It is Choice Band, so it hits hard, but you can't change your moves, so keep that in mind. Then we've got an Amoonguss here, pretty standard Amoonguss set, clear Smog for the Dondozo matchups. I haven't run into a single Dondozo, I don't know why. So I've never gotten to clear Smog, but it is there. Rage Putter, Pollen Puff, Spore, your standard set. It is Tera Fairy, so keep that in mind, not Tera Water. I think a lot running Tera Water. Tera Fairy is a kind of a good move. Helps you resist stuff, so that's helpful. And then last but not least, a Swords Dance, Black Glasses, Tera Dark, King Gambit. So this is just your standard. Hits hard King Gambit. It only has dark moves, so keep that in mind. There's no steel move like Iron Head that you see running around, or on the Assault Vest versions, they have low kick. So none of that here. So keep that in mind as you're kind of making your selections. Anyway, I found this team on Twitter. I will link the tweet below where this person shared it on Twitter. So thank you very much for sharing this team. I had a lot of fun playing with Salamence in the rain. I very much love Salamence and want to build a team around Salamence. So this is a good start for me. I really like this. It is very dependent on the rain, so you have to keep that in mind. There's a lot of weather wars going on out there, so keep that in mind as you play. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you enjoy the play. If you do, I'd appreciate if you dropped a like or leave me a comment. If you run this team, let me know how it worked out for you. And if you're enjoying these videos, please drop a subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. Happy battling, everyone. Alrighty, so we got a Vivillon, we got Incineroar, Rillaboom, Hydreigon, a Primarina, and a Rigorath. So I have no idea what the Vivillon does. Looking at this team, I expect them to lead. I'm going to bring Pelipper, Basculegion actually here. The Archaludon does pretty good. And the question is, do I want Salamence? It's kind of weak to their fairy stuff, so I think I bring King Gambit here. Actually, let me bring King Gambit, Pelipper, then bring Basculegion, then bring Archaludon. In case they decide to lead with Incineroar. I don't think they will. They have another Fake Out user in Rillaboom, but never know. So I can go for damage right away. I can just protect. I can Sword Stance. Kind of depends who they lead with. Pavilion and Primarina. Okay, interesting. I honestly don't know what the Pavilion does. I'm guessing it has some sort of like Spore thing going on. I really don't know. But let me actually just Wide Guard here. I'm going to Sword Stance here. Okay, so it's a Tailwind Mon. Good to know. Yep, and they just Hyper Voice. Right, so I'm going to Hurricane the Primarina here, actually, and I'm going to Protect. We'll see who they go after. Okay, so they Rage Powder. Okay, good to know. So I can't Sucker Punch. And they just Moonblast into Primarina. That's fine. Or Moonblast into King Gambit. And we get a Hurricane off. And they're Sashed. Alrighty. So we're going to do a Hurricane here. And I'm going to Kowtow Cleave into this slot. I don't know how much a Moonblast does, but we should survive one Moonblast. Yep. Alrighty, so we take out the Pavilion here. This is a +2 Kowtow Cleave. And that does almost 50%, more than 50%. I have the ability to Sucker Punch now, which is good. Okay, here comes Hydreigon. Now in the back, I have Basculegion, Archaludon. They lost their Tailwind Setter, so I'm actually going to Hurricane the Hydreigon here. I'm actually going to Protect. They might go for Draco. They Dark Pulse, okay. Okay, perfect. So please no flinch, please no flinch, please no flinch. Yes. This won't take out, but we could maybe get a confusion? No. Darn it. Alrighty. The Tailwind has subsided here. I feel like King Gambit has really done its job. So let me Sucker Punch. This is stuck into... I'm going to Sucker Punch into Primarina here. Oh, pew. Oh, perfect. What did Primarina go for? Doesn't matter. It's gone. Woo! Alrighty. So the rain stopped, so that's not great, but let's see They are not. Also, Hydreigon is not choice because they protected, so that's good to remember. Okay, here comes Rillaboom. All right, so I'm going to actually swap out into Archaludon here, and I'm going to protect. They Dark Pulse me, I resist that. If they fake out that slot, I resist that. I get some Grassy Glide or Grassy Terrain recovery here, which is good for me. Oh, beautiful. Okay, so I get a boost there. Oh, they go for Heat Wave. Okay. It's going to hurt. Nope. And now I'm +2, which is great. Alrighty. I have Grassy Terrain. I've got 2 defense. I'm Tera Grass, so that doesn't help me in the Tera department. But I don't want to get Dracoed here. So I think I Tera Grass, Body Press, and I'm actually going to just Sucker Punch the Hydreigon here. They have not Terra'd yet. I don't think a Tera Fire on the Rillaboom does them any good. They are not going to Tera because my Archaludon's going to be the slowest thing here. A Grassy Glide into me from Rillaboom should not take out my King Gambit here. Oh, they just protect. Fine by me. That actually is better for me. Oh, they high horsepower. Okay. That does not take out. Oh, that does not quite do as much damage as I hoped. Alrighty. That's not bad. So what I do here is swap into Pelipper. I lose my defense boost, but they're going to go for Heat Wave here. And it's better that I have the Rain up for Basculegion in the late game. And here comes their Tera. Probably Poison. Fire. Okay, so they're going for extra damage with Heat Wave. Makes sense. Here's the Grassy Glide I was expecting. And Heat Wave. Come on, miss. No, unfortunately. Ooh, that doesn't take out Pelipper. Even better. Now the question is, do they protect? I think I go here. And I switch into Archaludon here. I'm losing my +2 boost, which is fine, but once the Grassy Terrain is gone, then I can Sucker Punch. Ah, yes! Bye, Rillaboom. All right, so I wide guard here. And I'm just going to Electro Shot. That should give me the boost I need. And they just canceled the battle, yeah. It was 4 against 1 at this point. Ooh, good game. Alrighty, so we've got a Talonflame, a Toxtricity, Boom Burst, Overdrive team with a probably a Telepathy Gardevoir. We've got a Garchomp. We've got a Serena and likely an Adaptability Basculegion, given they don't have Rain here. So who do I start with? So it's Tera Dark here, so that's good to know. They have Serena that blocks priority, so I have to keep that in mind. The overdrive from the Toxtricity is definitely going to be a problem, so you have to keep that in mind. I think I bring Salamence, King Gambit, turn 1. In the back, I bring Archaludon. I think Amoonguss here puts on a lot of pressure. I don't want to bring Rain because I don't want to enable their Basculegion anymore. And our Basculegion's kind of fragile. We don't have priority Tailwind, they do with Gale Wings. So let's see who they lead with here. I would expect Toxtricity plus Gardevoir. Okay, or Toxtricity plus... Okay. The Intimidate doesn't matter on the Toxtricity. I'm going to protect here. Do I want to protect or do I want to bring in... I'm going to protect. And I'm going to Kowtow Cleave right away into the Toxtricity here. It's generally choice specs. I expect a Tailwind plus something else. They could also Will-O-Wisp me, which wouldn't be great. But let's see what they go with. Right, so good. There goes my protect. Yep, they get the Will-O-Wisp off. Called it. Alrighty. That's going to do no damage now. And they use Overdrive, which hits both sides of the field here. And takes almost 50 its Life Orb, okay? This is going to do nothing now. Oh, it does quite a bit. Alright, so I bring in Amoonguss here. And I'm just going to go for the Sucker Punch. They could bring in... No, my Salamence is not faster than theirs, so they're not swapping. They're going to go for Tailwind, maybe? No, they're just going to protect. And Brave Bird my... Oh, they're going for another Will-O-Wisp. Alright, I'm going to Tera Fairy here. I'm going to Spore this slot. And I'm going to protect. I expect a swap into Serena here. Oh, they're going to Tera? Okay. Tera Ghost. Okay. That one I don't get. Why the Tera Ghost? Oh, because they're doing an Overdrive. I got it. Okay. Not Overdrive, the Boom Burst here. That makes sense. This actually just might knock out my Amoonguss. Ah, Quick Guard. That's smart. I wasn't doing that, though. This might knock out, unfortunately. Oh, no, it doesn't. Good. Get to eat my little berry. And we put the Talonflame to sleep. They generally do not run safety goggles. Yeah. I'm going to Pollen Puff my own King Gambit here. And I have to Sucker Punch to... Yeah, they protect. That's fine. Yeah, I had to kind of Sucker Punch there because I'm basically calling it in order to hopefully survive here. They're likely going to do a Boom Burst again and try to Quick Guard. So now I'm going to Spore this slot. Now, do they risk getting woken up or do they just swap out here? I think I'm going to risk them swapping out and I'm going to go for a Kowtow Cleave here. Yep. Oh, they swap out that slot. Okay. Into Serena? Yeah. Okay, well, I'll get a Spore off here, which is good. Oh, or not, because they... Unfortunately, take out my Amoonguss like that with a Sludge Bomb. And that does not much of anything. All right, so I bring out the Salamence here. We get the Intimidate on the Serena, which has physical attacks. I'm going to protect one turn. Then I'm going to go for the Kowtow here. I don't think it's enough, but... And I think an Overdrive will just take me out here, unfortunately. I'm going to go for a Triple Axle. It's fine. I'm going to go for Overdrive. If I can survive this, I don't think I do, though. Ooh, I do! Sweet, okay. Alrighty, so Toxicity down, but they still have 3. It took too many of my Pokemon to get rid of their 3, because I think we go down here to the burn, yeah. Alrighty, we have Archaludon here. I cannot Tera anymore. Who was their last Pokemon? If it's... That is just the Talonflame again. Alright, so I'm going to Hurricane this slot, and I am going to Flash Cannon this slot. They're going to go Triple Axle. Their Talonflame has taken 1 turn of sleep, so it has the ability to wake up here. It does not wake up, so that's turn 2. I am faster, which is great to know. That takes out. And this Flash Cannon will do quite a bit of damage. Oh, not quite. About 50%. Special Defense Fall is nice. That means the next Flash Cannon will for sure take out. And they have a Basculegion. So they have Last Respects damage here. So I'm going to go for a Draco here. And a Flash Cannon here. They are likely going to wake up here. Yep. And set Tailwind. Yep. So they will be faster than me. And they Last Respects. I don't think I survive. Yeah. I suppose maybe a proper move there would be to protect. By knocking out their Pokemon here too, I also now give them bigger Last Respects damage. So they'll be able to knock me out, unfortunately. And they now have a 200 base power move. And I'm kind of screwed. So I go for Draco. Yeah, that just one-shots. Alrighty, good game. Losing my Amoonguss was probably the problem. I should have played around that a little better, but good game. Alrighty, so we've got a Tyranitar team here with a Volcarona, a Clefable, a King Gambit, a Rillaboom, and a Marina. So I've got to be careful with the Volcarona. Not letting it get up too many boosts. I definitely can get speed control. Can definitely get speed control with Basculegion here. So let's see here. I don't know if I can bring Salamence here because of the King Gambit. I really don't want to give it any boosts. Pretty sure I'm Tera Grass here. Yeah, Tera Grass at the bottom, yeah. So I think I bring Archaludon, Amoonguss, bring Pelipper in the back, and then bring it Basculegion for the end game. Unfortunately, Salamence, yeah, it's Clefable, King Gambit. Okay, so we take out the Clefable there. Moonblast will kind of hurt. So I'm actually going to Tera Grass here. I'm going to Flash Cannon that slot, and we're going to Spore this slot. So the Clefable, do they run safety goggles? I honestly don't even know. I know Tyranitar is hiding in the back. Yeah, there's the follow me. Good, that's a 2-hit knockout. Special defense fall is great. And they just Sword Stance, okay? And we put it to sleep. Sweet. Right, so I'm going to Flash Cannon the slot, and I'm going to Rage Powder here. Would assume they would protect on this turn. If they try to go for a Sucker Punch, then the Rage Powder will take care of that, unless they are Safety Goggles. But generally they run Black Glasses with these setup mons. And they could be Tera Grass. I think they're going Tera Ground, okay. Or Tera Dark, sorry, Tera Ground. Tera Dark, so they're going for maximum damage here. And they went for Sucker Punch, beautiful. So we take out Clefable, nice. So they must be Black Glasses. They bring out Volcarona, okay. Makes sense. I'm gonna body press this slot. And I'm gonna pop in Pelipper here. That lowers the damage of any Heat Wave that could come out. Yep. And I get a stamina boost. I'll take it. And now I body press. And that doesn't quite do enough. I do have a defense boost here, so they're going after for sure Oh, and they take out Archaludon. Okay, that sucks, but not completely unexpected. All right, so I got to bring out Amoonguss. I can't bring out Basculegion yet because of the Sucker Punch problems. I'm gonna Rage Powder. I'm gonna Weather Ball into this slot. I could see them swapping into Tyranitar here as well. All right, so no Protect. Yeah, they go for a Sucker Punch again. Alrighty. And they just Quiver Dance, okay. So they're going to get a speed boost, but they're already faster than me, so I'm not too worried about that. Sweet. All right, King Gambit is gone. And now they're down to their last two. So who's the last one? Oh, it's just Rillaboom. Okay. I'm okay with that. Right, so I'm going to Spore this slot. I'm going to just Protect here. Ah, they fake out the Amoonguss. Okay. That sucks. Alrighty. So I'm going to Spore this slot. And I'm going to Hurricane this slot here. And we take out Rillaboom. Sweet! That doesn't seem like it was assault-vested. Usually Rillaboom can survive that. And we put the Volcarona to sleep. Sweet! So Volk has to take one turn to sleep here. So I'm going to Pollen Puff my own Pelipper. And then I'm going to Hurricane the Volcarona. And they cancel the battle. Yeah, we had 3 Pokemon left. I'd have to swap out to maintain weather, but good game. Alrighty, so we're playing Felipe here with a Sun team. Alrighty, with dual terrain as well. Interesting. So we got Mouse. We got Mousehold with likely Technician Population Bomb, given the there's no Annihilate here. We've got a Whimsicott and an Indeedee and a Rillaboom with a Ninetales and a Charizard. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Alrighty. So thinking about this logically, so I think I lead Basculegion Salamence here. I get an Intimidate down, which is good. I have to, I guess, watch out for. I bring Pelipper in the back to set Rain. And Basculegion, oh, this one doesn't have... Yeah, this one doesn't have... oh, that sucks. This one doesn't have Aqua Jet, which would do a lot of damage. Oh, I'm running out of time here. And then I think Archaludon. I don't know how this is gonna go. Getting the Intimidate down will be helpful. I definitely don't think I have the speed, but we'll see. I do not know my Charizard's speed specs. Specs. Oh, it's just Rillaboom, Whimsicott. Okay. All right, so I'm going to bring in Archaludon here. And I'm going to Tailwind. Well, they're going to fake out, so I'll just protect this first turn. Thank you for the defense boost. Ah, and they just Moonblasted. Okay, perfect. All right, so we're going to Flash Cannon into that slot. And I think I can just get away with the Tailwind here. Ooh, it's a lot of damage. But I get up a Tailwind, that's important. And it's Sashed, okay. Not entirely unexpected. And they U-turn, and I survive. Sweet. But they're going to bring out Charizard, aren't they? Yep. Alrighty. So I'm going to Flash Cannon this slot, and I'm going to Draco into the Charizard here. Yeah, let's try that. So they could set up Sun, or they could set up Tailwind, but they can't do both. So I'm hoping they could choose Sun. But we'll see what they do here. Oh, they just set up Sun, so I think I still outspeed here. Yep. And that just knocks out. Go Salamence! And now I've set up an end game where I can just come in with Pelipper now, change the weather. Yeah, I'm just going to come in with Pelipper here. I don't think they brought Ninetales, given they set up the Sun with Whimsicott. Here comes Rillaboom back. Oh, they did bring Ninetales, so shoot. So that sucks. We're going to lose the weather again. All right, so we're going to Body Press here. And I'm going to bring out Basculegion here. Oh, they just cancel. Whew! I'll take it. Huh. Good game. All righty, so we got a Trick Room team here. So we got a Mousehold that's likely Population Bomb. We've got a Blood Moon Ursaluna, an Armarouge Indeedee with a Gallade and a Torkoal. So kind of a weather war here. I think I bring out Salamence here to do damage. Definitely need Amoonguss. Amoonguss can put something to sleep. And then definitely Pelipper for weather changing. And I think King Gambit here. If they set up Trick Room, I have to be careful not to lose all my resources too soon. Nice trainer card. All right, Indeedee Gallade. Yep, clear Amulet, makes sense. Psychic Surge. No. Surprisingly, no. Psychic Seed, so it could be Goggles. So having Amoonguss here kind of threatens that. Alrighty, they're helping hand here. They're not setting Trick Room. And I just take out. I'll take it. I assume they were going for Psycho Cut, to be honest, but... Alrighty, here comes Torkoal. Okay, so what do I want to do here? I think I Draco the Torkoal. And I'm going to kowtow into the Torkoal. And that just takes out Torkoal. Go Salamence! 2 knockouts. Blind Hurricane. And then a Draco. And a kowtow. This won't take out, but it'll... Oh no, it'll just one-hit knockout. It's Rocky Helmet. Okay, I could have put it to sleep. Alrighty, well they have 1 Pokemon left. It's the bear. Alright, so... Yeah, so what I do here is swap into Pelipper to set up the Rain. And then I protect King Gambit for 1 turn. I don't think they play this through, but maybe, yeah. But the idea there is to swap in, get the Rain up, which allows Hurricanes to hit. I won't die because of Sash. I have a Sash, so I'll be able to survive. And then a Weather Ball the next turn will do a lot of damage. And then if they knock out my King Gambit, or they knock out my Pelipper, I can bring in Salamence and do a Hurricane, and we're good to go. So, good game. And we are back. Those were some fun battles. So much Trick Room running around, which is crazy to play because I love Trick Room. And this team can be a bit challenging in Trick Room. You got to get your speed tiers right. You got to get the weather right. But it's still a lot of fun to play. I think for me, I miss having Aqua Jet on the Basculegion. For sure. And then Tera Grass Archaludon hurts in the sun. So those are some downsides, but you know, as the meta evolves, we got to evolve our team. So I think I might make some modifications to this. This team was shared with me or shared on Twitter a while ago, so things have changed since then, so I'm sure they would make some adjustments to it now. But anyway, thank you so much for making it to the end of the video. If you did, I'd appreciate a like. Or if you decide to use this team, drop me a comment and let me know how it went for you. Thanks, everyone. Happy battling.